Tired and unfulfilled? 3 tips to redefine your professional journey. Remember that the power to change your career lies within you. Take the first step today and start creating the career and life that you've always dreamed of. Your journey to a fulfilling career begins now. Hey everyone, welcome to today's live video. If you're feeling tired and just unfulfilled or even questioning whether you're on the right career path, you are definitely not alone. Many professionals find themselves just feeling stuck in a rut, where the excitement of the job is just faded to blue or faded to black, leaving them drained and feeling disconnected. But here's the thing. It's never too late to redefine your professional journey and reignite the passion and purpose. I'm Dr. Twanna, and I'm an executive career coach for mid and senior career Black women. And welcome to Tired and Unfulfilled, 3 tips to redefine your professional journey. Thanks to my viewers who are watching this live. And thank you as well to all of you who are watching the replay. So let's go ahead and jump right into the 3 practical tips that can help you transform your work life and build a career that truly just fulfills you, right? And so let's go ahead and start with number 1. Reflect on your values and your passions. So first things first, it is crucial to take that step back and just reflect on truly what matters to you. Often we can get caught up in the hustle and the bustle of our careers and, PTA meetings and organizational meetings and all the things that go on in life. And we forget to check out whether or not our work still aligns with our core values and our passions. And when there is a disconnect, it's no surprise that you're feeling kind of and unmotivated by your job. So start by asking yourself, what are my core values? Is it creativity, or is it helping others? Is it financial security? Is it work-life balance? What are you really passionate about? What topics excite you? What kind of work do you find really engaging? Like for me, anytime I hear that there's a new course out or there's new information about how the brain works, that does it for me. I'm fired up. All right. So what about you? What really fires you up? What's engaging for you? What kind of pulls you in and just really relights that fire? Now, if your current job doesn't align with any of the aspects that, make you feel alive and like this, I'm in the right place, then it might be change for time. It might be time for a change, right? So I want to pop over. You are more than welcome to leave your comments or drop your questions in. And when you do that and I'm on air, I'll actually answer those live for you as well. Those of you watching the replay, do drop your questions and comments in because I always circle back to answer those and attend to those, right? And so when we say it's time for a change, that could mean pursuing a different role, whether that's within your industry or maybe it's switching industries altogether. Or maybe it's even starting something on your own, something new that you haven't done before. And one of my clients actually did both, right? She resigned from her job that was making not only her miserable, it was making her family miserable because she wasn't happy and they weren't happy either, right? So one of her coaching goals with me was to start her own business. So she did that. She started her own company, got her first clients and everything, right? But in her industry, she really loved bringing people together for a great cause, for something that felt greater than herself. So she still applied for roles. And she landed a C-suite role and was able to negotiate time for work-life balance, right? So yes, I have a family and I have kids and they're in school and they're in band and they're in this. And so I need time to be able to do that. And as well, she negotiated time. She's like, I have my own company. So yes, I want to do this with you. 10 toes down, but I also have my own company and I need time to grow that as well. Right. That's the power of coaching. She didn't say, well, I got to choose working this W-2 job and I can't do my own business right now. But she didn't say, well, I'm just going to leave everything and only start my business. She did both, right? And that's where coaching can really help you tease those things out, right? Because remember, a fulfilling career is more than just a paycheck. If it was just about the paycheck, a lot of us wouldn't do it. I've seen people walk away from, mid six figures, $150,000, $200,000. I've seen them walk away from jobs because they were unhappy. So it's not just about the paycheck. It is about doing work that resonates with who you are at your core. Okay. And number 2, set achievable goals. And one of the major reasons, right, that people, they feel like they're stuck is the fact that there's lack of clear goals or intentions, right? I said intentions. I don't do a lot of goal setting anymore. They both work depending on who you are. Intentions are so much gentler than a goal because I was extremely goal directed younger in life, right? So without direction, it's easy to just drift and really lose your motivation. So setting those clear, achievable goals or intentions can really provide the momentum that you need to keep moving forward. And here's how to set effective goals. Definitely start with the big picture. What do you want to achieve in maybe the next 3, 5 to 10 years? This could be a promotion. It could be transitioning to a new field, a new industry, or hitting some specific milestone. And break that down. For instance, if you're aiming to switch industries, start with research, right? Just research what's in the field, right? And you also should be networking with professionals in that field and being sure that if you don't have all the skill sets, that you start getting those skill sets now. And that's all before you even think about moving, right? That all happens before you complete one application. That all happens before you update your resume, right? And then make your goals smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and then put a time to it. Instead of saying, I just want a new job in a new field, set that SMART goal. Like, I will apply to 5 jobs in my desired industry within the next month. But understand that you can only do that goal. You can only set that as a SMART goal after you've done the groundwork, after you've done the research, and you've implemented your networking strategy, and the job. You've identified, here is it. This is what I want to do now. And then you've looked at your transferable skills. They've all lined up, or you have taken the time to gain that new knowledge and those new skill sets. And then next, you'll want to review and adjust. Regularly check your progress and adjust your goals as needed. Life changes, right? And so should you, right? If life changes, then your goals will change. It just makes sense. For example, while earning my master's degree, I had to balance unpaid internships with my financial responsibilities, which were taking care of 3 kids as a single parent, right? Because, well, they still had to eat, they still had to go to private school, they still played basketball, they were still in soccer, they still did Girl Scouts, and the list really does go on and on, especially when you have girls. It's very extremely long, huge, long list, right? By setting clear, though, here's what I did. Setting clear, manageable goals and regular reviewing my process, I was able to achieve that degree without overwhelming myself, right? Because what was my goal? I knew that I was going to be on an unpaid internship. So what did I do before that internship ever rolled around? I started 2 years early. I started paying down my debt over the 2 years before I completed the unpaid internship. So we were not homeless. We always had something to eat. We always ate. I'm very grateful to God that in 20 some odd years of raising my kids, we always had food to eat, never worried about where the next meal was coming from. And I can only give thanks to God for that. But my kids still had their activities. They still played piano. They still did all those things because I set a goal to be debt free by the time I had to start that unpaid internship. So that's what setting SMART goals means, right? So last tip, number 3, do invest in continuous learning and skill development. Because here's the thing, in our fast-paced world, right, continuous learning is essential. You stop learning, you stay stuck, you're dead, you're stuck in the water. So sometimes when you're feeling stuck, learning something new can be a game changer. It not only reignites your passion, but it also opens up new opportunities. Now, you just started. Here are 4 ways that you can invest in your development. Number 1, identify skills that are in demand. Like I've been telling folks out there in the engineering and the tech field, right? AI. Hey, AI. If that is your thing, it is an in-demand skill. AI, right? What you waiting on? Get you some training, get you some learning. Even if you're not sure, it doesn't hurt to explore. Right? So do research the skills that are currently sought after in your industry and whether they're technical skills or soft skills, right? 2, take advantage of online courses and certifications because I get it. A lot of you out there are busy. You're managing and running people and running companies. I get that you're busy. So and I'll say this because I hated driving into a class. I hated night school with a passion. I was happy to do my PhD online. I was excited about that thing. I did not have to drive to class, right? And so that's what I'm saying here. Take advantage of online courses and certifications. There are many platforms like Coursera and edX and Udemy and LinkedIn Learning. They offer courses that you can take at your own pace. So I was that person on Capella's, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, because that was my quiet time. My brain turned on about 12:30 at night, and that was my quiet time. But you can do things at your own pace, right? So, and 3, do seek out mentorship and sponsorship, and you want to seek out networking activities. Find mentors who can guide you and provide insights. For example, several of my clients have told me that they found, they were happy to work with me because as their coach because they couldn't find a mentor. They were searching. But while they worked with me as their coach, they were able to search for a mentor because I provided that strategic advice when their mentorship opportunities were just simply scarce. In some cases, they didn't even exist where they were. Networking can definitely lead to new opportunities and collaborations. This next month, for instance, I've been networking, right? Because I'm not going to tell you to do it and I don't do it. And so, I have someone on live. I think it's the 3rd week of September, if she's able to make it. And I'm going to work, we're going to be talking about her. She's a business coach from a Christian perspective, which is really great. So when you network, it opens up to different collaborations. And then number 4, do embrace a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities can be developed through dedication and smart work. I don't really like to teach my clients to work hard because so many of my clients have worked hard all their careers and they didn't get to where they thought they would, because you got to work smart, not just hard, but you really have to work smart, right? Because this mindset is what helps you to tackle challenges and continuously improve. And then number 5, you have to prioritize self-care. You have to. Just as a business needs to schedule regular maintenance for its, be it its vehicles, its capital, its machines, and, all that, businesses have to schedule routine maintenance. Why? Because you got to avoid the breakdowns and work stoppages, right? Your well-being requires attention to prevent burnout and to maintain your productivity, as well as your mental health and your mental fitness. So make time for self-care to keep your energy levels high and your brain sharp. Keep your mind sharp. Investing in yourself through learning development can really boost your confidence and keep you engaged in your career. And remember that investing in yourself is not a luxury. It's not a luxury, right? It's a necessity for a thriving career. So let's get on the hook here. What's one new skill or area of self-care that you'll focus on between this week, today is Wednesday, and next Wednesday? Go ahead and get on the accountability hook and share it with us in the comments. I want to see some comments out there. What are you going to do to definitely push that self-care up? Because, when you take control of your career, you take control of your destiny, right? Feeling unfulfilled doesn't have to be permanent. By reflecting on your own values, setting clear goals, and committing to continuous learning, you can actually redefine your professional journey. The power to change your career, it lies within you. And remember, it's never too late to start, right? I didn't get my PhD until I was 49, right? I know a lot of people are getting in there. I have a sorority sister. She had hers before she was 30, right? It was 49 for me, because it's never too late to make a change. It's never too late to do that shift and do what makes you happy. So start by implementing these tips today and take control of your career destiny. The journey to a fulfilling career begins right now. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more tips on career development. If you have any questions or you want to share your own experiences with me, drop them in the comments. Let us know, right? I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in today. And thank you for those that are catching this on the replay. And remember, you have the power. It's in your hands. You have the power to create the career that brings you joy and purpose. So keep pushing forward, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, stay motivated and keep striving towards your career goals. Your fulfilling career journey is just around the corner. Take care. Bye-bye.